morning.
Petition appeal number 1 of 2018. Japhet, Muroko, and another of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission and 2 others.
Yes.
My own friend, Mr. Hutchins Nambuye,
Yes.
appears for the third respondent.
Yeah.
And we expect, of course, our judges and magistrates. Violence should never be.
That was cited to us. The third respondent's complaint is that the third appellant, having not been a party to the petition in the High Court, has no standing to prefer election petition appeal number 3. He contends that election petition member of the public who was not a party to the petition is allowed to prefer an appeal simply because the issue involved are of a public nature. Party to the petition in the High Court, and to be entitled to be heard in this court, any other person must come either as an affected or interested party. In election petition appeal number 1. The third appellant's response is that the election agreed by the manner in which the petition has been determined. He points out that his assistant to take over and proceed with the petition if this appeal succeeds, and the first and second appellant is entitled to bring election petition appeal number 3. It cannot be gainsaid that since the promulgation of the Constitution of Kenya rights and in public interest litigation has been broadened, in Mumo Matem, time the appellant preferred the same, it had already been registered as an non-governmental organization. It was contended and enlarged the scope of local standard in Kenya, and that Articles 22, 258. However, there be, in fact, some grounds to support the exercise by the trial judge of the discretion he purports to exercise. The question of the sufficiency of those grounds for this purpose is entirely a matter for the judge himself to decide, and the Court of Appeal will not interfere with his decision in that instance. The error that the appellants attribute to the learned judge regarding award of costs is that it was a public interest matter, and therefore they should not have been ordered to pay costs. We are not aware of any such principle at any rate as regards election petitions, which entitle a person to drag the candidate declared to have been duly elected and the election management body to the election court and avoid payment of costs when his petition is dismissed on the ground that the petition is public interest litigation. Those who lodge frivolous claims or claims that they do not intend to prosecute must be prepared to bear the consequences as regards the cost that they have made others to incur. We have noted the learned judge did not depart from the general rule that costs follow the event, and we therefore do not see any basis to fault him. There is no suggestion that the learned judge awarded excessive costs in disregard of the purpose of capping of costs introduced by Rule 30 of the Election Petition Parliamentary and County Elections Petition Rules 2017. The only aspect of the learned judge's ruling that may attract legitimate criticism is the order striking out the petition rather than dismissing the same. Having called upon the first and second appellants to present their evidence in support of the petition, and the two having failed to do so, the avenue open to the learned judge was to dismiss the petition for lack of evidence rather than to strike it out. However, in view of what we have stated above, that the learned judge had otherwise exercised his discretion judiciously, we agree with the respondents that the learned judge's error is of no moment and cannot by itself lead to reversal of his decision. Accordingly, pursuant to Rule 31 of the Court of Appeal rules, we substitute the order striking out election petition number 23 of 2017 with an order dismissing it for lack of evidence. Save for that order, the consolidated appeals are otherwise dismissed in their entirety with costs to the respondents, which we cap at Kenya shillings 2 million. It is so ordered. I don't think anybody has anything to add. Submissions be supplied as soon as possible.
Process. You cannot file a case against an elected representative. And then you keep the case pending in court, and then you accuse a judge allegedly of not giving you a chance. The judge was very ready to listen to them. The judge in the election court gave them the chance. But on the day they were supposed to present the evidence, they had no evidence. What did they want the Court of Appeal to do? The Court of Appeal said, we agree with the election court judge. No one can fault the election court judge. Which brings to the question, why do people file election petitions when they know they don't have the evidence? They do not want to present that evidence to the court if and when they are called upon to do. So if they say they want to appeal to the Supreme Court, the same question will be raised. Why are you appealing to the Supreme Court? Just for the sake of it? Or that because you do have evidence sufficient to overturn His Excellency the Governor's election? They don't have that evidence. And so we should rethink as a people whether we do want to spend resources and the time to tie up the judicial processes otherwise than through the election processes, that we should just allow the IEBC to determine at the level of the election. So if they appeal to the Supreme Court, I doubt if they will succeed. I doubt if they can succeed. With all due respect, I think the Court of Appeal has analyzed everything that they should have presented before the election court, but which they failed to present before the election court. The election court cannot be faulted. The judge was right, and the judge said there is no evidence against the election of His Excellency the Governor. So the Nairobi people should support His Excellency the Governor in order for this country to move forward. Thank you very much.
I think in swali, just the other day, we blacklisted all the contractors who are doing supplies on behalf of Nairobi County for the period between 2013 to 2017. We've also blacklisted law firms in providing legal services for Nairobi. And we want to stop this perception whereby people think Nairobi is about corruption, Nairobi is about stealing, Nairobi is about enriching your families. This perception must end. And all the officers, my officers, law firms, and contractors implicated in the KPMG report, whereby the county cannot account for 21 billion. We have to take a very stern action against these particular officers, legal firms, law firms, and contractors. Hii mambo ya kusema Nairobi lazima uibe, Nairobi lazima utajirisha familia yako, Nairobi lazima utengeneze sijui biashara ya kuiba, hiyo lazima itakusha. I don't care ile vita inakuja, I don't care about that. But nilibeba Biblia kumaliza ufisadi Nairobi. Nilibeba Biblia kuwakilisha wananchi wa Nairobi. Kwa hivyo mimi sitaki kujua ati kateli iko na nani, sijui nani kwa serikali, hiyo mimi hanishtui. Tutadili na corruption na ufisadi Nairobi County. Na matunda tumeyaona because kwa ile rijami ilisha, Nairobi tulikuwa tuna lead kwa corruption, we were number 3. But leo Nairobi hatuko hata kwa top 40 hatuko. Hii inaonyesha ile kazi ambayo tunaifanya dhidi ya kupigana na ufisadi ni vita mzuri na ni vita ambayo itaendelea. Hatutatishwa, attention yetu haitakuwa diverted na makesi na vita za maafisa kwa serikali. Mimi nita focus on service delivery. Nakubali kuna shida Nairobi. Na hizi shida si Sonko alizileta. Hizi shida Sonko alizi-inherit. Sonko alizikuta. Kwa hivyo mimi naomba wale wapinzani ambao kila saa kuni criticize watu kwa serikali ambao wanapewa pesa mingi ya kupambana na intelligence, kupambana na insecurity, badala kutumia hiyo pesa kupea waandishi wa habari kuandika Sonko maisha yake, vile anaamka, vile anakula mayai asubuhi. Watu wa Nairobi wanataka kujua ile mayai mimi nakula, masausage nakula. Wanataka kujua Nairobi tutageuza namna gani. Kwa hivyo wale kwa serikali ambao wananipiga, wale maadui zangu wengine, mimi nawasamee. Tuachane na hiyo maneno, hizo side shows. Kujani tuungane. Nairobi ni yetu sisi sote, wananchi zaidi ya milioni 6. Tufikirie kama ni jam tutasaidiana namna gani, kama ni gabe tutasaidiana namna gani. Mimi kama governor, wananchi, watu wa media, watu wote wale wanaishi Nairobi, mlango yangu ya ofisi iko wazi. But kwa sasa wote nimewasamee. PS Kibicho na wadu yake na mimi nimemsamee, na kutoka leo mimi nafunga mdomo yangu, au utasikia nikimtaja mahali. Kwa hivyo mimi niko tayari kupeleka Nairobi mbele, kufocus on service delivery. Niliwaahidi wa Kenya mambo mengi nitawafanyia, na si yote yale ambayo nimeyafanya. Kwa hivyo nakubali iko shida Nairobi, nakubali iko challenge Nairobi, but Sonko si cause ya hii shida. Hii shida ilikuwa niliipata. Kwa hivyo naomba wananchi, tafadhalini, kujeni tushikane, tugeuze mji wetu wa Nairobi pamoja as a team.